Lally-ho, friends. We are back with Final Fantasy XIV tabletop role-playing game, Kupo Quest Eorzea, and what will most likely be the finale of this campaign. We are at the very end of the Game Master's book, so, come, tomorrow, there'll be no more Final Fantasy XIV for a bit. Nothing goes away forever, but we will be concluding the 3 starter scenarios that came with the starter set. But before we get into that, let's just go ahead and remind everybody of where we are and what's happening. And I'm going to go ahead and sync the tactical mode because that's going to be important. Because where we left off in the middle of a fight. More specifically, we left off between phases. As you all are having your final showdown with Galba and the mechanical scorpion that it has been revealed that our friend Viola had a hand in creating back in her Empire days. Recently, she has met her brother, who basically gave her a choice to come with him or stay and fight these things, and she chose to stay right after her brother had murdered one of their friends. It was a very sad, touching episode. There's still some lingering resentment and unsaid words that will likely come up once this is done. But for now, we got to get back into the action at hand. So we had just finished Zaxxy's turn, as Zaxxy basically eliminated the big scorpion creature, taking it out of commission for good. But as soon as she did that, there was an alarm that started to sound, signifying that this thing was about to self-destruct. So here's how this next phase is going to work, and I'll be up front and tell you how this goes. Right now, Zaxxy, you being on top of it, the alarm's blaring, without a shadow of a doubt, there is no way that you can outrun this blast radius. In fact, looking down in this thing, you think that if it were to go off, that it would likely level most of the Black Shroud. Whoa. So the only way that you know how to get rid of this is basically to fucking destroy it more. Okay? So now this is essentially a DPS check. You have a limited amount of time to deal as much damage as you can, and hopefully you can deal enough damage to interrupt the circuits and keep the damage of the explosion minimal. At the same time, however, Galba is still up there, and he does have a marker placed on your tank right now. It is a stack marker. So what's going to happen, we're going to finish out this adventure step right now. Zaxxy, you just had your action. Right now you are in the marker. Do you want to stay there or do you want to move? Keeping in mind this is a stack marker, so the damage will get divided.
If I'm in the marker, then I'm going to stay because I have other plans for this guy up here.
Okay.
The best place I can be is on top of this stupid-ass scorpion. Because I can do better stabbies on it. So
fair enough. Okay, so that will mean we'll come up to Viola's turn. A reminder, you all had 3 limit breaks you could use between Viola, Zaxxy, and Ken. 2 of those have already been used. So Viola, Ken, you cannot use your limit break again from this point forward. We all good?
Heard.
Okay.
I wonder who's going to use it.
So do I want to? So I do want to get in the box, or I do not want to get in the box?
Yes, in the box. Get in the box.
Yes, box. I'm gonna get in the box.
I know you don't have a lot of HP right now. Since this is a new step, I can take care of that. So just worry about being in the box right now.
I'm gonna get in the box. I'm gonna do the bare minimum of being in the box and not in this thing's grundle. I would not like to be in the grundle of the scorpion of my own design.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Okay, stacking up on the marker. What else?
Quotes instead of incorrect quotes, which I need
miss
to get back
those.
into making.
I miss the incorrect quotes.
All right, I'll get back into it.
All right.
Fine.
Kill him.
I would say, Viola, you having been the one that designed this, there is there's ways to turn this thing off. There's no way that you have it. I mean, there are fail safes. Galba may have one on his big thing, but he's also still flying very high in the air. But you do know that dealing enough damage to the actual core, the Magitech core of this thing, will essentially override the self-destruct system, basically creating like an ethereal feedback loop that will cause the explosion, instead of going external, to pull in on itself and more cause this thing to implode. That's just a more fancy way of saying you need to deal damage to this thing.
Vi's just gonna yell, hit the middle of it!
Okay.
Love that.
Now you still have your action, so this is still the second half of this adventure step. So, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do and hit the middle of it. I don't remember where I ended up in when it came to. I think I usually try to end myself in Umbral Ice. So
I think you did.
That's cool. That's cool. I just heard my boyfriend yell, "Get the fuck out of my swamp, dude."
That's applicable here, really. Kinda. It's not really swamp. But...
Well,
hashtag just destiny things.
Okay, so you're in Umbral Ice. What are we doing?
Doing an ice move. I'm gonna do a regular blizzard.
Okay.
Damn, that's cold.
Roll me that beautiful bean footage.
That's two free killer. You can do better. I believe in you.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Why are you Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That was a Batman quote,
Mr.
right?
Freeze.
Yeah.
It's from Mr. Freeze.
Okay. So, with
Ice
that,
Age.
the magical protections that are still designed into the Scorpion are still there. So the difficulty class to hit this thing hasn't changed. So 15 does hit its magical defense. So you're going to be dealing 10 damage to this thing. Okay.
So do I get the extra? So it's called a direct hit?
It is a direct hit, yes.
Okay, so I get more.
Okay. What else does it do?
Is he dead?
No, it gets more damage. And also I
dead.
get, like, basically all of my MP back.
Okay. Perfect. So that was a primary action.
Yeah. Consecutive invocation means I can do another thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a FFXIV.
Okay.
It's gonna cost me, but that's okay, because I planned for this.
Okay, Fire 3. That 19 is definitely going to be a direct hit, so that's 17 more damage. Nice.
And if it's a direct hit, it gets more things. Wait, no, it did the thing. Oh, it already rolls it. Oh, yeah. I'm stupid. So that's 10. Why am I rolling the dice? Why
did you re-roll it again? Oh, okay.
No, I almost did.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about the blizzard? Because the blizzard rolls the 2d6 also.
Yeah, it did it too. So the 8 is not.
Okay, I'll bring the 8 off.
The 8 was me.
Okay.
The 8 was me being unaware. And then I'm gonna transpose myself so that I can get my MP back eventually. And dab. I don't know.
Zaxi, what you see
Dabbing
as you're standing on top of this thing, there is this, you can feel the aether fluctuating back and forth. You see that this Magitech core at the middle of this thing, which is now lying exposed, you can see it like deep freeze really fast. And then right when it hits the bottom of its temperature, it shifts on its head and then bursts into flames. So definitely know where you're supposed to be attacking, but it's a very... it's an interesting sensation because you feel the heat and the cold washing over you as quick as you can blink. Viola, that's it for you, right?
Yeah.
Ken,
Chilling.
you're up.
Really quick, do we get
Viola.
any of our MP or HP back? Or no?
No, I will let you know,
Okay.
because we're transitioning phases. At the end of your turn, at the end of the adventure step, you all will get to use one item, too, if you have one.
I don't think I have any
Love that
items.
for
A
me.
potion or an ether.
Oh wait,
So
no, I
first
do.
things
Wait,
first.
no. Yes, no. It says I have a
You
potion. I,
You
Then
have
yeah.
to
Your
have
boy is going to move over here. Then if I move, I can only use one primary, one secondary, correct?
Mhm.
Correct. Since you
Okay, cool.
moved.
I'm going to use Benediction on Viola immediately, so you're back to full HP.
oh, okay, neat. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
Thank you for
Phase
telling me that
abilities,
you were
baby.
at 2 before we started.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
looked at myself and I was
surely-
like, excuse me? I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, I think I hit you right
does
before we ended.
anyone else need healing while we're here? Because if not, I'm going to try to help with the DPS check.
I'm pretty good. I think I'll make it.
Are you
Okay.
talking sidekick?
Oh, I didn't see his mouth.
Yeah, mum come in, sorry. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I've taken damage, but I have ways to
Yeah.
reduce damage, so I'm fine.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to Presence of Mind so that I can use Stone 2.
Okay. Let's see it.
Yep. Wait, how much does Stone 2 cost? Okay, 1 MP, so I'm down 1. Alright, let's roll Stone 2. Thank you, map. Thank you, map. Thank you, map. Alright, here we go. Stone 2.
Okay.
Yikes.
It will deal the 3 damage, but that is
Hate
not
that.
going to. That's not going to hit. That's not going to be a direct hit for the Magitech core.
Oh well. 1 second.
At this point, Zaxi, you are just standing in the middle of a torrent of magic. Yeah, you know, you've got fire, ice, earth, everything just pounding around you, causing this. I imagine the scene of Zaxi just standing on top of this thing, these elements all swirling around her as she just stands above it, ready to do something really pretty cool, I think. It is the end of the adventure step. You all can use, because we switched phases, you can use one item. So either a potion or an ether.
Did Psychic get a...
Psychic goes at the top. He went before you. We picked up in the middle of the adventure step. So Psychic went, or Yotan went, Zaxi, then you killed it with damage, and then the other two.
GM, real quick.
Yeah.
Because I ended my turn, I can also use Swift Cast. And I'm going to use it to cast Cure on myself.
Okay. Perfect.
We're just going to roll for Cure. I think it's a base, right?
Yeah. And then it rolls to see if it procs anything. So does it proc on a 17, or is it only looking for like a 19 or a 20?
Let's see. Restores 2d6 plus 2. Roll 1d20 on an 18 or higher. Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
So not the 9.
so-
You get the 9 back then.
Okay, cool. HP.
Okay.
How do I... Oh, adjust.
So just for
9.
reference too, check your items, see what you have. A potion
Yep.
will restore 3 HP, and an ether will restore 1 MP.
I used my potion on already, I believe, on someone else, so I'm going to use my ether to get
Okay.
how much MP?
1 MP.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 1 MP divas.
You will get one and you will enjoy it.
All right. So now we are back at the start of the enemy phase. The scorpion itself has no actions, as it just kind of starts to twitch and spark as it like crouches itself down, and you can see that it's the magic energy within it is building and pulsing to that climactic explosion, as you just hear 5,
I've been there before.
4. Whoa.
Sorry.
That's what she said. But Galba, his ability is going to go off as he starts just firing his Magitech cannon into the air. It starts to rain down on this area where you all are. So this is going to be divided between everybody.
Lovely.
Oh, it's not too bad. 16. So you're each going to take 4.
Okay, love that.
Oh.
That was a stupid roll.
a great roll.
Stupid roll. I hate it. At this time, you don't have enmity on him anymore, right? Or do you? On Galba.
I don't fucking remember.
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't think you do, because he's been flying up and you have to reapply it every turn. I don't think you were able to. So with that, he's going to take a shot at Zaxi, having been the one that killed this thing.
I don't remember what my fucking shit is, though.
You might want to look that up. Does an 18 hit your physical defense?
Probably.
Physical defense, 15. So yes.
Okay, so you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Okay, that's rude. A little bit.
As this guy, as he fires the cannon, he immediately gets out his pistol and just starts shooting at you, because you're the one that took out the Magitech Scorpion. He doesn't like you very much. Let's see what else this guy can do.
No, what?
I know. Sorry, he has a thing.
A man hating a woman, breathtaking, brand new.
26,
You're
groundbreaking.
Do you have your helmet on? I don't even think he knows if you're a man or a woman, to be honest.
Those dragoon costumes are pretty skin tight.
I was always under the impression that Zaxi wore the dragoon outfit, but like in pink.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Oh my god. It's got little kitty stickers on it, like Hello Kitty.
That's better than me. I just thought that she fucking glamoured. She just glamoured regular clothes on, but she's still got her armor.
So in this one, at this point, he is going all out, trying to end this. This is the act of a desperate man who is expecting this thing to go off. He's just at this point lashing out, trying to get his revenge on you. He's going to do a mana burst as he starts to click things on his chair, and you can feel this energy kind of like it almost feels as though the ether is pulled from you itself a little bit towards this, and then bursts back out of his chair. This is going to happen to everybody. So this is going to be just 9 damage straight across to everybody.
I'm going to use my feint. Reduces the damage by 3.
Okay.
So that was 9.
That was 9, yes. Okay. As I said, the Scorpion is just continuing to prepare its final death throes. As we come back to the top of the Adventurer step, and you can hear the countdown nearing its end. 3, 2, whatever you're going to do, you need to do it now.
I get 1 NP back.
Yotan, it is your move.
I am just going to wail on this thing as much as I can.
Okay.
So I don't need to move, which means I can do 2 secondaries and a primary, or is that just for mages? I've never done that for me.
That's
Okay.
everybody.
Cool. I am going to, first of all, do some guaranteed damage. So I'm going to use... Can I... 2 secondaries. This hasn't come up yet. Can I use the same secondary twice if I have 2 boxes for it?
Yeah. The 2 boxes are that so many times you can use it in a phase, so...
Yeah, and this is a new phase, so I get all my stuff back. Wanted to ask, because it's not come up yet. So I'm going to start by using Spirits Within twice, because I have 2 boxes, which deals a flat 3 damage and inflicts enmity, but that's just 6 pure damage on this thing.
6 damage, okay.
Yeah. And then I am going to... I'm going to do my combo, because my combo does total the most damage. This thing still has its defenses up, so I still need to make sure that I hit it. So where are all of my abilities? Here, Paladin combo. Start with the first one. Hell yeah! So 3 base damage, and then 6 extra damage.
And that'll do it.
Combo. My combo goes straight into my Rage of Halone. See, now that's more on par. That's on brand.
Still 3 damage.
Still 3 damage. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 damage from the tank.
Okay.
And then that'd be really fucking funny, actually. No, I don't think that counts.
I'm curious.
Can only do so much. I'm gonna, because it's a machine, I'm gonna just pour some water on it. I'm kidding.
Okay. It's slightly cooler.
Yes, I helped.
It's magic, not
Apologies,
electricity.
my
That's
cat is
power this
a
thing.
fucking menace.
Okay. I don't believe there is anything else at the moment that I am able to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to end my turn.
Zaxi, you're up. I'm gonna say, Yotan, you probably had to jump up on this thing too. So you and Zaxi are now on top of this thing, just wailing away at this core. Zaxi, what are you doing?
I have a logistics question.
Okay.
Oh, there are
Since my limit break is a trigger at any time,
Yes.
would I be able to also take my action?
Yes.
Like, can I do my limit break, and if it doesn't kill him, also do my action?
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm going to I am going to trigger my limit break.
Okay.
Because I think this is a really good time for this. My Dragon Song Dive deals 10d6 damage to the target.
Jesus Christ.
D6?
10d6 to the target, and that's just the limit break. I still got a whole move.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna limit break.
It just deals it, right? There's not a roll for direct hit on that,
it just
right?
does it.
Okay.
It's just gonna do it. And I don't know if you put that in here.
Just roll 10d6.
Okay. Yep. Great. Cool.
Watch them all be
Roll
ones.
20d6.
Oh no, those are d10s.
Yeah, no d10s. It's not that good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This is going to be either amazing or
Oh hell yeah!
36.
36.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I only rolled 1, so that's pretty good. Actually.
So what does this look like exactly?
I think because you mentioned the magic, I think with all the magic swirling around her, the aether just sort of like in the air. She sort of like closes her eyes, thinks of her fallen friend, and just sort of like you can see sort of some of that magic sort of like building into her, and she just sort of like does like a very cool Sailor Moon style like jump spin and then like down, thrust down right into the Magitech core.
Okay.
And like basically like channel some of that magic like straight into the core.
As you slam into the core, you can hear like this loud thunderous noise as the crackling aether around you starts just like electricity almost running through your body. You still have a turn. We're still going.
Okay, good. Well, that being said, I'm now going to trigger my power surge. This thing does not take dots, right?
No, it's too late. Dots are not what you want to do right now, anyway.
That's you know what, and it's fine. It's cool. I don't really care because it's still going to do the same amount of damage.
Okay.
But this one does give me power surge. I'm gonna do my. I'm first gonna do lance charge, which will deal an additional 3 damage. And I'm going to do my dragoon combo. So let's do this. Let's see what we can do here with this. Dragoon. So we'll start with our true thrust. Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Fuck
It does
you.
not. So you'll take the 5 base damage.
Yes. So 8 damage.
Okay. Oh, right.
And then I'm also going to do my disembowel, which will grant me which will give me power surge. So it'll do an additional 3 damage on top of that. So 6 additional damage on top of this.
Okay.
Okay, disembowel and chaos thrust. Fuck, that was a
My
shitty roll.
nickname in high school.
So that's 11 total?
It'll be 11, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Is that it for you?
And then just so I don't immediately die, I'll give myself a little second wind,
Okay.
which is 2d6 plus 3 HP.
Okay. If that's you, then Viola, you're up.
Okay, it's time to hurt this thing again.
Limit breaks are gone. We are at
You get how many back each time?
2 MP, right? I believe.
You get, I think you specifically get more, right? Because you're.
Well, she ended in fire. Oh, you don't get any.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh,
I
you
did
transposed. You transposed. You're right. So yeah, you get.
I only get more. I only get more when my ice stuff does damage. If I'm in fire,
Okay.
I don't get any. Period.
Okay.
Oh wait, is it 2? I thought it was 1. I must add 1 more.
Double check. It should be in the bottom. I mean, if you're looking at the PDF, I think it's in like the bottom left. I thought it was 2 per round, but I could be mistaken. Okay. So what are we doing?
All right. I'm gonna try this fire thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to proc a bunch of shit.
Work.
I do not, in fact, proc the things.
We'll miss.
It's okay. It still deals 5 damage.
The dice are telling a story, and the dice are telling us to get fucked.
At this point, maybe your nerves are shot. You manage to deal some damage. Maybe it's hard because Zaxby's still in there with with her spear still stuck down in the thing, but that was just a glancing blow.
Oofed. Lamau.
Oh, I have a thing I can do. Oh, this is cool. Oh wait, never mind. I can't read. I like Control Z.
You've been faking it really well for years.
Yeah, I do science for a living. I read for a living.
I was going to make a joke about a celebrity, but she seems like the type who likes to sue, so I won't.
Ooh, very litigious she is.
I was gonna say Jared 19, which is the easier thing to go for here.
Nice.
Could
What
I
is Viola
not
doing?
have done the fire thing? Because I have a better idea.
You've already rolled it.
Damn it!
Sucks to
Been
suck.
rolled. Damage applied. You do have consecutive invocation. from the fire.
I do.
And if you don't move, you get that secondary.
Yeah, that's, I mean.
I reckon we just deal damage to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do the fire 3, because when I'm in astral fire, it does just give me extra damage.
It should do more, yeah.
So that's cool, at least.
Let's
I
see
had a
it.
thing that I could do that I forgot I could do. That would have been really smart to do. But I didn't.
Oh, another miss. As the countdown gets closer and closer, you hear 2. What's going on? What's next? Secondary actions.
Secondary action, I'm going to... I'm going to transpose myself because I want to get my things back. And then if I get lucid dreaming, I like getting things back. Getting extra things back.
Okay, so your secondary is lucid dreaming and transpose? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
T-posing is a free action.
It is. It is a free action.
T-posing like a character that's like glitched and hasn't quite fully rendered yet.
Ken, you hear one. What are you doing?
Okay, no, fuck off with that. That's not how
can't
it
hear
works.
Oh, you're right. Time's up. You want to play it that way?
No.
Okay, we're going to... I have a decent amount of stuff yet left. Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, 5x5 square. We're just gonna... Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
all in the 5x5 square if you're trying to do something.
3d6. What is cure 1? Cure is 2d6. Okay, and cure 2 is 3d6 plus 11. You guys reckon I just try to... Do you guys reckon I do the in-character thing, which is what Ken would do, and immediately heal you all? Or should I just go for more damage? Because at this point, either we got it or we don't.
Follow your heart. Follow your heart.
I mean, is there going to be some sort of like weird Final Fantasy bullshit thing where they like reverse time and like we get a couple extra seconds right at the end because it's like fucking that's exactly the kind of bullshit that Final Fantasy does.
Love a Final Fantasy BS. Love that.
Also, literally an episode of Dragon Ball Z though.
Probably. Yeah, I think I'm just
now I can't do it.
No, I could only do 2 secondary, so I can only do 1 primary. So we're going to do a cute little... Yeah, okay. We're going to cure 2 on Zaxi. We're going to cure 1 2 times on both Viola and Yotan. Okay. Yeah. Cure 2, cure 1, cure 1. Hold on. Everyone fucking relax. Okay.
I feel like you're the one that needs to relax.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so relaxed, dude.
So, Cure 2 does not proc anything, and that's okay.
19 doesn't proc it? It has to be a 20? Okay.
Well, no. Cure 2 doesn't have a proc ability.
Oh, okay. Oh. I put one in. I must have misread it.
Regardless, actually, you get... 19 HP back? Yeah, 19 HP. This is how much Viola is going to get back. Viola, you get that much back, and Jotun gets...
Sidekick, can your dead character do the thing that they did in the last Final Fantasy game where they come back
and that's going to be 2, 3, 4...
Take, because I think I can't do math.
How much what?
Damage did we take? Did we all take a bunch? I think I can't do math.
You took 4 that last round, and then I think you took 4, and then you took what was the mana burst?
9.
What?
9. Yeah. So you would have taken a total of 13 last round.
Where's the thing? Viola. Hold on. Where's... Okay, I clicked on a thing, and now... Oh, there it is. My God. Jesus H above. Okay, so that's going to be Cure 2, so that's going to be Cure plus 2 plus 2. So I'm down to 0 MP again.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes!
Okay. As you see what's about to happen, you have no idea.
I just realized I had regen. Anyways, continue.
You have no idea.
And then I just got back. Oh my God, I'm struggling to do simple addition. I just got back. Which one of those 4 rolls was mine?
You got
The
back,
second
I
one.
believe.
Oh,
9.
Okay, I got the
Yes.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
36. Okay. I can do arithmetic. We're good.
Ken, as you see, you have no idea what's about to happen. The countdown is still going. Your friends are just pumping everything they can into stopping this, into degrading this this self-explosion core, self-destruct core, as much as they can to minimize the damage. But there's that part of Ken that just, first and foremost, protects his friends. So in your last-ditch effort, you decide to heal everyone just in case something goes wrong. As you hear 1, 0. And then there is this huge explosion that you hear. It
Have a nice
rings.
day.
It rings out. It damages your ears. Zaxi, you and Yotan, on top of this thing, are looking down as you can see the pulse of where you still have your spear, as the magic kind of fades into the center of it, and then erupts back right in your face. Everyone in this map.
A really dumb question.
Yes.
Is this an innate thing or is this an ability?
You can't interrupt this.
I'm not interrupting it. I'm reducing the damage to 0 if it's an ability because I have hallowed ground.
It's not. 44
GM.
damage
Oh.
to everyone.
GM.
Yes.
Could I finagle something if possible?
What are you trying to finagle?
Could I stop someone from? If I choose to take double that, could I stop someone from taking damage wholly?
Do you have an ability that lets you do that? I know
No,
tanks
that's
do.
why I'm asking. Can I finagle this?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Tanks, do you?
I do have one thing that'll protect me, but it's not gonna protect. I mean, here's the thing. I made a promise that I wouldn't deliberately kill my characters anymore, which means Zaxi, you're on your own, bitch. If I was still Voln, he would cover your ass, but Voln is dead. So I'm going to use Sheltron, which reduces the damage I take, which is immediately before I take damage. If I trigger Sheltron or use True Conviction, I can reduce the damage by 3d6.
Okay. Does anybody else have any reactions they can use to this? Right now, there's 44 damage going out, not
I cannot
divided.
believe I already used Feint, because I thought this was going to be like an insta-kill. Had I not used Feint, I could have used Feint, but I used Feint already.
There were tiers to this. There were tiers. There was an instant kill.
Yeah.
There are levels to this.
This is the fucking stack.
So essentially, here's how this goes. If you dealt less than 100 damage, instant kill for everybody. Between 100 and 150, this. And if you had crossed the 150 mark, you would have taken no damage. So you got right there in the middle at 116.
I don't have an action, but I do think that immediately, as he's hit in this explosion without even thinking, I think Ken runs over Viola in an attempt to cover her.
Okay.
I have an ability, an instant.
So I take 31 damage.
Okay.
I'm down.
What's your ability to do,
I'm
Viola?
not.
It's called Addle. It says it's immediately before the ability used by an enemy is resolved. And the base effect is to reduce the damage dealt by the target's abilities by 3 until the end of this turn. And I can do it once per phase. So I'm going to do that.
I'll let you do that. It'll go down to 41.
Okay.
For everybody,
I don't know if that's going to... I think it just... For everybody.
41 damage coming out.
Oh! Okay, I have 1 hit point left.
I'm gonna go completely down. I'm gonna go completely down either way.
Same.
But, you know...
I love this, though.
If I can make it less sucky for everyone else involved, we're cool.
I like that the two that are on top of it are the two that are going to be left standing after this. Okay, so here's what happens. You start to see this magic pulsing out, and you know, Viola, now that you have this is happening, you can see this pulse, and it triggers something in your memory. You know what this means. You didn't succeed enough to reduce the damage to this thing. And your life starts to flash before your eyes. You're starting to remember things. You're remembering
Wait, that means I'm
building
gonna die.
this thing. You're remembering, well, you think you're about to die. This thing that you
That's
built
fair.
is exploding in your face. And
That's
you
so
did not,
fair.
you built this thing to deal maximum destruction. You remember building it. You remember putting in these fail saves. You remember the absolute catastrophic damage that you designed this thing to do upon its defeat. And there's a split second as you see your friends, maybe, but definitely the people that have stood by you over these last couple months, and you do the only thing you can think to do and use that last bit of mana you have to cast your Addle spell. Right at the same time, you see Ken running towards you. And the last thing both of you see, you kind of make eye contact with one another right as Ken, tackles you to the ground as this explosive noise fills your ears. You start to hear ringing, and then everything goes black. The two of you on top of it, this is kind of anime, I guess, but it explodes up in your face. Zaxi, you're not really sure exactly what happened. You can feel your consciousness waning, but Yotan reaches over and grabs you, pulling you close, and you can just, with his protection and the protection of the Addle spell, you barely hang on. As this explosion rocks out. Go ahead.
I'm gonna grab you around the waist because we're right here. And then, with my sword hand, I'm gonna grab you around the waist and just kind of pull you in. And it's just gonna be us standing on top of this thing as this explodes. And I'm just gonna slowly hold my umbrella down towards it because that's my shield. And we're just gonna jump on the umbrella.
This is some tuxedo mask bullshit.
Okay, trade.
You're having a Sailor Moon moment. I'm having my tuxedo man moment. Once this is over, I will have done absolutely nothing, and you will be thankful for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this explosion, it rocks out, and in the general vicinity, takes out trees and everything in a couple 100-yard radius. You did do enough damage to decrease it to where you've saved the lives of the people back at camp. You've saved the lives of those that are preparing in the Black Shroud elsewhere to fight against the Empire. You have done enough damage to maintain a controlled explosion. Galba, however, floating right above this, as he looks down, you just hear this long, drawn-out no as the flames engulf him, and then you hear more explosions from above as the Magitech chair that he's on begins to self-destruct itself. Until eventually, the smoke clears. The two of you are standing in this small crater that has been created in the Black Shroud, and Viola and Ken are lying motionless a couple feet away from you. With Galba and the Magitech Scorpion completely obliterated. What do you do?
Well,
Zaxby's gonna look at her new companion, I guess, because she doesn't know his fucking name. And she's gonna go, thank you for helping us. Is there a chance you could help me get my friends to somewhere where we can help them? I can't carry them both by myself.
I'm sure there's something we can do for it.
Where's the chocobo?
Safe at
There's
a
a few
safe
of them
distance.
around.
At a safe distance.
Muffin,
Sure.
Vinny.
Chocobos only die when players don't show up.
I'm
means
sorry.
like
Are you
Vinny and Momo are
implying
somewhere.
that chocobos only die from heartbreak? Because that's horrifying.
Yes.
No, I was more implying that when you don't show up, they have to step in and play that role. But I like your answer better.
Well, after all that, I would say more like a thank you for helping me rather than the other way around. But on the other hand, yes, there is a place maybe just across the way that could be used for some helpful stuff. I'm sure there's people here.
Why are you talking about it like you're about to go there? You're about to go there and do drugs or something.
There's a place. Just
I'm about
Look,
to go.
But like really badly. But like you're really bad. You're a fucking undercover
This guy in my
cop.
head. This guy in my head, literally, as this thing explodes and holds the umbrella down, like he is the person that'd be like, no.
oh, it's done.
You're
It's
an
dead.
undercover
This
cop.
thing's in pieces.
Yeah. I just want to congratulate myself for being in the middle of a massive explosion in a crater and surviving this time. I have learned, I've grown as a person.
I can't believe Adel saved somebody's life. I don't even have that on
Never
my hot
happened.
bar. I don't even have it on my bar.
I don't think I do either.
So yes,
that's
I guess
funny.
we're gonna pick up our friends and I guess carry them to
Yeah.
to safety.
I think
I'm gonna
as
pull
you
down
guys
the
would
umbrella
pick
and
up,
stick the sword in.
I think when you guys pick up Ken, you would hear what sounds like noise, and you would look down to see that his hands are like flashing with white, like in and out, and you see that subconsciously, even subconsciously, as he's passed out, he's trying to heal Viola,
That's cute.
but he has no mana, and he's also knocked out.
You can see, his hand is just outstretched, barely touching hers, and it's just that slow pulse. He's trying his best, and she doesn't know. So the place that the closest place to get them to safety would probably be back at the Hawthorne Hut, where you first landed here. So let's transition to that scene.
The Hawthorne Hut, my beloved.
The two of you make it back to here, and the hustle and bustle that was here before is gone. Most of the people that you met had gone forward. They had met up at Castrum Orion's, or they were involved somewhere in Little Solus. At this point, most of the tents have been packed up and carried away. There's still the people that call Hawthorne Hut their permanent residents that are here, but the contingency of the Twin Adders has moved out. So at this point, it is quiet. A good place to rest. It takes... Do you all have any healing you can do?
I mean, I guess I got a potion.
Okay.
I can give them.
You've got one
Nope.
potion.
Not without a limit break.
No, that ship sailed. That's over.
Yeah.
Limit break time is done. Okay. What? You've got a potion.
Saved everybody with that, actually. Anyway.
Who would? Yeah. Well, yeah. We agreed.
No, I know.
You needed a DPS limit break at the end there.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to give your potion to someone? And if so, who?
Ken obviously, because I know Ken can help heal everybody else.
Ken's a healer.
Okay. You've managed to find this one tent that they left behind, the Twin Adders, and they had been using it themselves as a makeshift medical base. So there's a couple cots in there. At the moment, completely unoccupied. As you guys set Viola up on one and Ken up on the other, they both look horrible. They're unconscious, of course, but there's burn marks across their faces, something that will probably take time to heal even with magic. The scars that they've got left will eventually fade, but for a while they will carry the marks of this battle that you had here today. You yourself still have some burn and scorch marks up your arms and places where the fur has been singed off your forearms. But as you prop Ken up and give him the potion, Ken, your eyes flutter awake. You have 3 HP now.
Oh.
And you see, the first thing you see
Congratulations.
is Zaxi. But Ken, you are
okay.
now conscious.
Yeah, I think he wakes up with a start before you see he takes that, like, I just woke up breath. And I think he puts his hands on both of Zaxi's shoulder, and he's going to immediately heal her to full.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, but then I think he looks around for Viola, and he immediately, almost falling out of the cot, I'm assuming, puts a hand towards her and is going to heal her as well. Not up to full. I want to play this a bit more realistically, but I think he does heal her.
Viola. For a moment, you know nothing but darkness. You are in this void of nothingness, and if you were conscious enough to contemplate it, you would probably think yourself dead. But eventually, the senses start to come back to you. The first is your scent, and you can smell just the crisp air of the black shroud, that just sweetness of the forest itself. And then you notice that there's a light as you start to blink your eyes awake. And for just a moment, you swear you think you see your brother looking down at you. As your mind tries to play catch-up and come out of this unconscious state, you blink a couple more, and the true person, Ken, comes into focus. As he's standing over you, he looks rather worried, and you can see that he is actively healing you with his magic.
Viola, are you
What do you do?
alright?
I don't think so.
You see, he's okay. I can give a little more then. You see his hands are down. You see his hands are visibly shaking from strain. He should not be healing you right now. And you see he begins to put his hands up again.
She grabs you by the wrist. It's like with the strange amount of strength. What are you playing at?
Currently trying to get you up and walking again.
I'll get there. I've managed.
Yeah, if that's said, he's going to sit down.
You can see, Viola, that Ken looks as beat up as you, if not worse. The strain of the magic he's been pouring into both you and Zaxi has left him looking exhausted.
I don't think that particularly affects Viola emotionally one way or another. I think she's aware of that, and she's going to, like, keep him from doing the objectively stupid shit, of course. But if Ken was expecting, oh, poor you, he's absolutely not getting that from Vi.
And you know he wasn't.
Yeah, we
If
all know
anyone
he
in the
wasn't.
room was expecting, like, oh my god, what happened to you? Oh my god, are you good? for like Viola to like give any more than the bare minimum of a fuck.
No, I think we all know Viola's character at this point.
Well, now let's not forget Ken did burn a bunch of people, like attack a bunch of sylphs, and
Yeah,
you know.
Ken did a bunch,
You know, it
attack a bunch
happens.
of sylphs, and then say tie her up. Like this man fully went off at like around her and then at her.
Zaxi, you can feel the tension in the room too. Everyone's awake, everyone's healthy. Yotan, are you even there? Did you come in with them, or would you have even bothered? Okay.
I helped.
I think Yotan, to a lesser degree, you would be aware something's going on, but Zaxi, it's palpable for you.
Yeah. Yotan is that cool guy that like is like standing, leaning up against the side of a wall with like one of those like wheat things in his mouth, just like chewing on it, like
Fucking
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry style.
too fucking cool. Yeah, I think Zaxby's just gonna go. So I know this a lot happened, but I think we need to maybe rest for a little bit, but we really should get going back to our base so we can update everyone on what's going on.
Oh, certainly.
Hmm.
We'll be updated on what transpired.
Of course, yes. Ugh.
All of what transpired.
There's a lot of tension in the room right now, and what I think is it sounds like there's some bad blood between you two. So I just want to get out there. Is this a love
Diva
story?
down! Diva!
Is there some bad blood here, or like y'all just need to fucking get over it?
Excuse me?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like you two have got some blood, and I don't really know what's going on. But hey,
I have
this
a
is really
girlfriend.
tense.
Would you...
Oh, I forgot about your girlfriend.
Yotan, can you just give us some privacy for about 5 minutes, please?
Via's
Okay,
like
on the
red in the face, hiding in her giant coat and hat. It's like, I have a girlfriend!
Congratulations, but also on the promise, neither of y'all gonna blow anything up here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm peeved,
Wait,
not stupid.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like, you just met these people. They saved your ass. All right, let me just remind you, you were introduced because you had been like with the scorpion, and they saved your ass.
I'd have been fine. I'd have been fine. Paladin is surprisingly fucking tanky.
That is their job.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
But alright, I'm gonna walk out and leave
Okay.
them to their moments. Kiritan absolutely thinks the weirdest shit about them, though.
I think this is very much Zaxi. She's going out. Should I go too?
You don't...
I
I'm fine
literally-
with you staying.
I literally don't care.
You see that he sighs for a bit. He says, "Who was he, and why would you have a problem taking revenge on him?"
He's Jasper Serene.
Zaxi's gonna awkwardly like scoot out the door.
Well, who is he to you? Who is he to you?
He is my brother.
Yeah. I think as you say that, you see that Ken looks down for a second like he's processing, and you see an annoyance in his face, but it's an annoyance someone feels after they do something stupid. And I think you see a lot of understanding in his face. You would know this. He has two siblings, and you see he puts two and two together, and it's essentially like, oh, that makes sense. And you see he sighs and he says, I understand why you're upset. My actions were inexcusable, and I won't make excuses for them. I was upset at seeing my friend be killed, and you were right, right, and you were right. I should have moved quicker. If that had happened, Vaughn would most likely still be alive. So I apologize for putting you in that situation, but mostly I apologize for telling you before that I would make an effort to trust you just to throw it in your face again. I can't imagine how uncouth or unkind that was, especially because you are very clearly trying to become better and you don't have your memories. I can only imagine how the one person who told you that they would try to trust you, throwing that back in your face would feel. Um, I do apologize. I do mean it, and whatever actions you choose to take moving forward with this relationship, I'm completely understand. Stand.
Viola, before you respond, as he's saying this, and as he says, I know you don't have your memories, you realize that now you do. Whatever had been blocking them, whatever had been holding you back, that block has been lifted, and you remember everything. You remember how it felt to be part of the Empire. You remember the pride you used to take in your work. You remember the things that you accomplished, the great, wonderful, terrible things that you accomplished. You remember all the times that you spent since. It's up to you which of those two conflicting memories are going to drive you going forward. But this is the moment where you realize that you have your memories back.
Yeah, I think Ken doesn't see that, so he continues talking. He says,
Ken would have no idea, no.
yeah, but
No,
he
Ken's busy
says,
monologuing.
as much as I would like to pretend that I'm above the hatred of the oppressors of my people, I think that deep down it's much harder for me to let it go than I want it to be. And I need to learn how to be okay with that. But I should have never taken that out on you, and I apologize. My actions were uncouth. They were not okay, and I scared the sylphs, which will make working with them moving forward much harder. Obviously, give a full report. If they decide that I'm not good for this mission anymore, I will accept it gracefully, obviously. But you're someone I care about, and I want you to know first and foremost that I do regret my actions, and I apologize, and you deserve better than that.
Yeah, you take that
absolutely.
sip, bitch.
And you are an absolutely horrendous diplomat.
You see, he nods.
Just first things first. I absolutely expected better of you. To go flying off the handle like that? Like, yes, your friend died. That's awful. And definitely something that certainly warrants that amount of emotion. But I figured that someone of your age and your skill and your profession would be far more emotionally regulated than you are. And then you throw everything back in my face. And now here you are monologuing at me, expecting it to be all made up so soon, so quick, just like that. I can see in a way why the people I came from had an issue with the people like you.
Ooh.
We're all manipulators in a way. Yeah, I'm not. Fucking A, I ain't done.
We're all monologuing tonight.
We're all manipulators, of course. In a way. But at least the Empire doesn't pretend about At least the Empire doesn't pretend about what it can and will do. Now, it is awful. I'm smart enough that I'm not just going to go crawling back to that. But I think I'm going to be taking a very close, hard look about how things are run around this side. I am going to be reporting everything that happened to Ralban, and I do have a feeling that my report will be weighed quite well, as I've brought him in 2 Imperial turncoats in both myself and Bart. I don't know if you'll see much more of me after all of this. I haven't fully decided yet because, well, I do have Adelina, and as much as your little display pissed me the fuck off, I have a better grasp of my emotions to not let that override everything. So, I appreciate your apology, and I can understand that you're coming from a place of something heartfelt and probably desperation. And something else. But I won't forget today. We're all right for now, at least.
Ken.
Mommy's all right.
Yeah.
Daddy's
Yeah.
all right.
Tell me your response to that.
Yeah, as you say that, you see that he nods and says, I completely respect that and appreciate your honesty. And you see he gives a head nod and he goes back to laying down. You see that despite everything, he's not going to argue with you. He completely accepts that that's how you view it, and he's completely fine with that. Despite everything, you think one thing he will never lie about is accepting the consequences of his own actions.
Yeah.
Yep. You pretty much
That
see
at least
that,
gives you brownie. That gives you at least some brownie points in Viola's book, and it's not what, and it's, you probably figure she's not completely flying off the handle at you because of that.
Oh yeah, it's 100%. He accepts her feelings, whether he agrees or not. He doesn't particularly care. You're allowed to feel how you feel. He was in the wrong.
Yep.
Moves on. I think that's what happens when you find one who doesn't care for themselves as much as they should.
Yeah.
So.
And then you've got someone like Vi, who very much is, like, I think at her core, very much a very calculating person, and she can see every angle of it at once.
Which has only been exacerbated by the fact that you now have full memories of who you used to be. And that is exactly who Viola used to be.
Yeah, this is the full, like, calculating Viola who knows exactly what is happening here and how much of a weight she actually kind of holds over Kin in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. But I think he sits back and he says, take as much time as you need, obviously. And if you ever wish to have a further conversation, just let me know.
Okay. I don't hate you, by the way. Don't. Just for transparency's sake. I don't hate you.
Oh.
I do think you're, I think you're trying.
Oh.
Objective facts are objective facts, and trying does not necessarily mean succeeding.
It's so close to being a nice little bridge.
Yeah, you see, he nods. You can tell in his face, whether you hated him or not, he wouldn't have cared. cared.
Yeah.
If you despised him, he would have just been like, okay, that's fair. And he would have moved on with his life as he is.
Yeah.
Except now he's going to make more of an effort to actually try to see you as the person you are.
Yeah.
Try to make you hate him.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, you're trying. And yeah, I like I said, I'm not going to completely discount the idea of forgiveness, but it's not going to be today.
Okay.
Cool.
I like how that ends. Okay, cool. Ken, as you just...
I'm gonna fucking sleep.
yeah, you kind of lie down, and the exhaustion just takes you over. Viola, you
just,
still also feel like shit.
Drag my hat over my head like a sleep mask.
As the two of you just in silence, in this uncomfortable truce that you've struck for now, both of you having said your piece and not able to come to really a common ground yet, but with a path maybe for the future, the two of you just drift off to sleep as unconsciousness washes over you and you take a much needed rest.
Hell yeah.
I think that the way that it ends for Ken is that I think as he closes his eyes, he sees Viola and he sees her saying that that's her brother and standing. And I think he sees her as differently. But then I think he thinks of her brother and it in the imagery turns red, almost like a gnawing at him. And I think in this moment, he decides that he's going to be better to Viola 100%, and he's going to respect her and how she feels about things, and understanding that he did mess up, etc., etc. I think in this moment, he decides he hates her brother more than anyone he has ever met. And in this moment, he decides whether she likes it or not, he's going to kill him.
I love it. Gotta love some dangling pull-out threads. So with that,
hell yeah.
We're going to skip forward just a little bit. A week later.
Bless you.
Oof.
A week later, the four of you have been given an invitation to meet with the Warrior of Light in the Carline Canopy.
Oh, that fuck ass man.
You don't have to go. That was my next question. Which of you would show
I'm
up
gonna
for this?
go. This is just this is Epsilon doing a bit. This is 100% me doing a bit.
You have been invited to meet with them. It's a week later. Your wounds have begun. You're back to full health, but those of you that went down, you still have the telltale marks of being in the explosion. You still have parts of your skin that look burned, that even the magic, because the explosion itself was so pacted with aether, they're not healing very quickly, and some of them may never heal at all.
Yeah.
But you have been invited to have a just a casual conversation with him if you would like to go.
I think Ken has done his best to shrink the scarring, but it hasn't worked as well as he wants to. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, I think Ken has some scarring on his face now.
Okay.
Because that's fun. And it's also representative.
So who would be the first to arrive here? Or would you be coming together? I imagine that not everyone's traveling together anymore. At this point, Vaughn kind of being the glue, would you in the last week have stayed together as a group?
I was waiting for you to say Vaughn kind of being dead.
Dead glue.
You know what I
The
think?
whole being dead thing.
You know what I think might have happened is I think Kin and Zaxi, I think, would have definitely stayed together for at least a little while longer. I think that Yotan maybe would like keep in touch, so they'd probably like maybe like shell phone each other, occasionally be like,
Yep.
Hey, did you get this invite too? And so like probably invited. Viola, I'm not sure. Like I think part of me thinks that Viola probably like was already went or was like maybe went to go see her girlfriend or something. But I don't know if, like, especially with all the like tension and the clear tension that there was, even if they did like resolve some of it, I think she still probably would have been like, I need a little bit of space. And so I don't think Viola would have been with us, even if like Yotan eventually met up with us. I think we probably would end up seeing Viola there. Would be the first time we saw her. Wow.
That track with you, Viola?
Yeah, and Viola definitely shows up in a like fucking narratively appropriate different outfit.
Narratively appropriate. You've discovered glamours. That's what you've been doing in the last week. You've just discovered glamours, and you've just made yourself look.
Zaxby's wearing narratively inappropriate outfits.
She's wearing makeup.
She definitely has changed. She keeps her hat and that mask thing she's got going on.
Okay.
But I do also like to think that like the jacket isn't as much of a high collar, like it doesn't completely hide her like her entire face.
Okay.
It's very sleek.
You all begin to arrive, and you can see him there. He has a table. His hat is off at this point, and he's just kind of got it put on the back of his chair. And he's just kind of sitting. He's got some papers out on the table in front of him, and he doesn't even notice that you've arrived. You can see he's kind of poring over these papers, large maps, and all sorts of just different scribbles, as he's just seems to be waiting for you. There's a hot cup of tea, or a hot, what did tea come in? Before you pour it in a cup? Kettle of tea, waiting for you.
A teapot?
Teapot. That's the word I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think before Ken sits, he immediately pours a cup for everybody.
Oh, Ken. Nice to see you. Did everybody? He kind of looks over. It seems like we're all here. Please, have a seat. I've ordered some tea, but, food, anything on me. I just wanted to talk, wanted to meet before what happens next.
Also,
Please,
also out of character, I like, this is Epsilon's headcanon moment, but like some of the burn scarring definitely like fucked up her face, which is very just proudly, she's not hiding it at all, and she does not give a fuck who's staring at her.
You and Ken both have some...
Not her and Ken are twins.
Everybody else in this whole place is just openly staring at all of you. I mean, not only are... You guys have made a name for yourself. Not once, twice, but 3 times now, your group has been instrumental, not Yotan, your group has been instrumental in turning this war around, and you are now meeting with the Warrior of Light. So yeah, most people are just
really hot. That's why they're staring.
The thing is, the old Viola definitely would have given a fuck. This Viola does not give a fuck.
Well, as you remember, you were quite well known and well regarded back in the Empire. So you're actually used to people looking at you and looking at you in this kind of, oh my God, it's her kind of thing.
Yeah. As I should be.
So,
as I should be regarded.
He starts to fold things up and just clears off some space. Please have a seat. I just wanted to meet in a less stuffy setting. But
yeah,
I wanted to check and see how everyone was. And to tell you that I personally am deeply sorry for your loss. Vaughn and I had an interesting relationship. But there was one thing about him. He was not afraid to speak his mind, and he was right about a lot of stuff. And I'm sorry to hear that he didn't make it. I know you were close.
Oh, God.
Oh, your turn.
Is work to implement the things he suggested still being worked on? Or actively done?
Not actively done. It takes time.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Yes,
Fair
we've
enough.
taken everything he said into consideration, and it is underway. I am.
Does it?
Excuse me. I am personally helping to oversee what I can.
Hmm.
He
Does it
made a
actually?
lot of good points, and I would like for him to be the last in a long line of unnecessary deaths for Eorzeans.
Seems reasonable.
I'm sorry,
I know
Yotan,
this
is
is
that
serious.
funny?
I know this is serious, but all I can think of is poor Hoshafont in Heavensward just getting bodied.
Talking
hasn't
about my late
happened yet.
husband is crazy.
That hasn't happened yet. This is a realm
Huh?
reborn. He's...
He's a
Don't worry
character.
about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
What were you going to say, Ken?
Yeah, I think Ken, he hears him say last of unnecessary deaths, and I think Ken just very demure sips his tea because he has nothing nice to say.
Okay.
Sorry, Tim, you are very mindful. I'm bringing that meme back.
So, a toast. I wanted to get us together to honor Vald. Those that knew him best, and just to let you know that his legacy lives on. And I won't let it die. We will see his dreams through, and hopefully with your help, we can continue to push and make this a free Eorzea, where others can go on to have the dreams that Vaughn had and help build a better tomorrow. Now, we can't get into the details here. Far too public of a place, but just know that there will be some big movements coming up. Movements that I myself will be taking part in. And I would be personally honored if you would each stand beside me. He just kind of waits. Does anyone want to say anything?
I'm gonna have to think on that one a minute, love.
I don't need an answer today. You'll be contacted, of course. Raubon and the others are incredibly impressed with this group in particular. I just want you to know that I would be personally pleased and blessed if you were standing by my side. I cannot think of a finer group of adventurers to see this through. To put a final nail in the Empire's coffin. We are so close. Just think about it, okay? You can see he's kind of shuffling the papers around, and you all see one word that's written on it. It means a little bit to all of you, but means most of all something to you, Viola. You see the word Praetorium. He's not trying to show it to you, but you kind of catch it as he's kind of shuffling things up. The Praetorium, you know, Viola, is a highly guarded military complex of the Empire, probably the last one they have left here. And you also know that that is where the work was being done on their Ultima weapon, something far more dangerous than anything you all have faced to date.
How far above my pay grade was it?
This was even above your pay grade. You just know of the initiative, but not even who or what engineers were working on it. But you know the shit that you designed and how powerful and destructive it was. And this is something that the Empire has put limitless resources into. he just kind of shuffles things, puts them back in this in the satchel he has with him, and he keeps it close to make sure it doesn't get snatched. But there will be time enough for that later. For now, I just wanted to honor Vaughn and to personally thank each and every one of you for what you've done.
Vaughn was an
thank
odd
you.
soul, but Vaughn was an odd soul, but a good man.
Well, thank you.
4 plates of food placed in front of Yotan.
Yep. Yeah. Zaxi and Yotan are just eating. Like
They're just launching.
Yeah, I think you guys, for the first time, fully you hear something
I think
that
these
sounds...
two are gonna be besties.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
I think you guys hear something that almost sounds like a click or a switch of some sort, and you look over and you see Ken is fully smoking a pipe.
I was waiting for you to say he pulls out a fucking projector and starts doing about. Why did my brain make that connection?
Was it this campaign or was it the original Kupo Quest? No, it was original because it was D&D because we gave you the free whiteboard cantrip.
Oh,
Yeah.
Remember that?
I can't believe I don't think you Frazee ever saw that.
I don't think so.
I think you Frazee would have given Izzy so much of a hard time for that. So much of a friendly, like the friendliest ribbing.
Yeah, I think as the smoke exits his nose, he he looks at the other, said, do you all have anything else you all wish to talk about, or was that it? I'm picking up a few extra healing jobs across the various camps.
That was all from me. But surely, if your compatriots have anything they want to add.
Just maybe
Nope.
don't kill my brother before I have a chance to bring this place another turncoat.
I think Ken laughs at that like it's a joke before he says, "It was good to see you all again. Please let me know if you have anything you need help with." And he is going to head out, same as before, but you think there's a steelier resolve in his actions and something much sadder that he once again is not letting out.
Vi clocks this, is 0% surprised, but is also kind of like disappointed mother.
The warrior just watches you go. Just kind of turns back to the rest of you. What do the rest of you want to do? You have anything you'd like to discuss? Or would you be finishing up, heading out? We don't have to... I mean, if there's nothing important, we don't have to roleplay every single thing you'd say if you're just going to bullshit. But
I honestly, at this point, again, we are going to bullshit, but I do think Yotan and Zaxi are going to become friends, and I think here's the thing. They're going to fight some shit together, and they're also going to hoe out together. Like, they're going to go to a club together, and they're going to, like, be each other's wingman.
Oh, yeah. All of those.
I thought you meant, like, threesomes or foursomes.
No,
we play separate. We don't play together.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know what we're playing at here. Is this Bazcat and Liv or a different scenario entirely?
We are like friends, like bro code, like
yeah,
you know.
Like if
like,
Bazcat and Lynn
all of
Liv
those
were
clubs
coworkers
and venues in Gridania. No first-name basis. We can shut that shit down in a second. We run the nightlife of Gridania. Let's just say that.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
I'm still
We are the nightlife.
You are the life of the party.
Yeah.
I still I still can't get over how I made Liv didn't realize what she was gonna do to Bazcat, and then realized it like as I introduced
Immediate
her.
heart eyes.
And the things she has done to Bazcat, let me tell you.
The things that live no last name because she doesn't have one.
Hey, she's got Basket. Oh, she will.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does Bazcat have a last name?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I DM'd that game for
definitely
3 years and I
did,
could not
but-
tell you Bazcat's last name.
His first name means base coat, so probably some paint joke.
After a while, the conversation turns lighter as, you start to share some funny stories that you remember about Vaughn. The Warrior of Light begins to regale you with some of his some of the tales, corrects some of the things. Oh, was that it? Okay. Corrects some of the misinterpretations that the bards had done, tells you where things have been totally overblown. But after a while, Viola, your girlfriend, kind of shows up and just comes in as you all are laughing.
It's during the conversation in which we are trying for the life of us to remember Cracked Fist's name.
Yes, exactly. Who was
But
that
none
guy?
of us can remember.
Oh my god.
Not
Fucking-
even Viola.
Oh my god, what was it, like green time? No, it wasn't green time. It was like fucking.
No, it was something about like
scattered
crumbling.
peppercorn.
Crumbling. No, you're on to something. I think it was like crumbling something or other.
You feel a shoulder or a hand on your shoulder,
Insect.
Viola. It was Cracked Fist, honey. Don't you? We've met him multiple times.
How long did it take you to realize I was doing a bit the whole time? I totally remembered.
I mean, I was just playing along with it. I was just gonna give you a smile. I hate to interrupt. I was just wondering if I could borrow you for just a minute.
Sure.
Okay. I'll bring her right
Until
back.
next
I
time,
promise.
lads.
Goodbye.
And at this point, she kind of looks over at the Warrior of Light. It was great to meet you. And he's just like, good to meet you too. She's like, oh my God. She like turns around, brings you outside. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull you away from your friends.
No, that's totally fine. He is the most milquetoast man I think I've ever spoken to.
Oh, I've heard so many wonderful things about him, though. No,
that's not like a bad thing. It's just like he's one of those people that you'd expect to be like super grandiose all the time, but he's just a dude, you know?
That makes him so relatable, though. I feel like.
No, I think you're right. I think you're onto something there.
Sorry, I'm fangirling. Anyway,
Tons of love.
Fold has rolled so much he's created his own centrifugal force in his coffin at the moment. The coffin is being dragged further into the earth somehow.
like digging itself by rolling end over end.
anyway, first of all, I did just want to remind you that I've got the reservations for later tonight, so don't eat too much, okay?
Oh, certainly not.
So, because this is a nice place, and, anyway, a man came by the apartment earlier, and he left this for you, and he wanted me to give it to you.
Oh, excellent.
As you take the letter from her, it just
Given
has
by a man.
It just had, it's written by to you from a man. It has just your name written on the cover. But
Okay.
you would recognize this handwriting anywhere. This is your brother,
Hell yeah.
who somehow knows where you're staying, knows who you're seeing, and has left you a message.
That tracks.
Yeah, that's typical.
I think
Mickey
Vi
Mouse behavior.
would be. I think if Vi didn't have her memories, she would be scared. But no, Viola's just like, yeah, no, this tracks.
Okay.
Same
Do
old
you
Jasper.
read it?
Oh fuck yeah, I'm reading it. Not out loud. I'm not stupid, but
She just kind of lets you have it and takes a step back. Anyway, just wanted to make sure you got it. He seemed serious, like he needed to get this to you quickly. Anyway, I will see you later. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you think you could do me a favor?
Is that?
I mean, it would just, if I had an autograph from the Warrior of Light, that would be just like
Okay.
really cool.
If I can work that into it, if I can vaguely work that into an actual conversation, I will absolutely do my best.
Okay. I would just really appreciate it. You don't have to. Don't feel pressured. But it'd be kind of cool. And I will definitely make it worth your
Break
while.
up with her.
See what I can do.
Okay, perfect. And I will see you later. As she turns and walks away.
Just a little wink.
She gives you a little wink, and then she does that thing where she knows you're watching as she walks away. So she gives you a little bit of a show. Subtle,
yeah.
but you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, Viola thoroughly enjoys her show.
Hate when you
As
leave,
you
but I
s-
love watching you go.
Hate it when you go, but love to watch you leave.
As you stand here outside of the Carline canopy, and you can hear the sounds behind you of the Warrior of Light and the other two kind of still talking and having their moment. Things have gotten much lighter. At this point, Zaxi is getting drunk. So she's just having a great time.
So it's about to
in there.
get way more interesting.
Yeah. And then the sounds... go ahead. What's Yotan doing in there?
I think Yotan, at this point, has just ordered so much food. His metabolism is way too fast. But he's ordered and eaten so much food, I think it can be legally classed as a hate crime towards food. With how he's eating these.
That is such a hyper-specific descriptor.
I believe the term is he is violating these crab legs like there is no tomorrow. There is no.
Don't use that phrasing! What are you doing to the crab leg psychic? No!
Violating them. I actually don't make the noise though. That actually came through a little bit, and it made me squirm.
I didn't hear it. I was too busy shrieking, and I'm very glad, because I think I might have just punched my microphone.
First time I've ever hated hearing something in headphones. Ugh. That was like evil ASMR.
That's what you get for the spider skittering.
Yeah, you made it out of my mouth. Fuck you.
That is true. I warned you that was going to happen. Well, not that specifically, but I warned you that was going to.
Anyway.
I did, because I asked and told you, whatever you tell me you're going to use, I need a phobia. And you gave me a real phobia. That's not my fault.
Because I trusted you. No.
That was a mistake.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
So,
yeah, anyway.
So, at this point...
For those of you in the chat, do not the crab legs.
Do not violate them. Ken has gone off his own separate way for a bit in order to do what he can locally to help others. We already know that the plans for Zaxi and Yotan are to whore their way across Gridania for the next couple days.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But Viola, you stand here on a precipice, and you hold in your hand this letter from your brother, who has taken the time, even though he kind of made it seem like you were dead to him after the last little bit. But this is not the actions of somebody who was holding a grudge and would never talk to you again. If he wanted you dead, you know your brother well enough that you would be, or he would have at least made one hell of an attempt. This is an olive branch. As you're in the streets of Gridania, the people around you paying you no mind. You're just one person, still kind of disguised with your black mage outfit a little bit. As you cut the letter open and begin to read it. Psychic, you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, yes?
Yes.
I like Kingdom Hearts.
Viola, you unfold the letter and begin to read. And that's where we're ending the campaign. Kingdom Hearts style.
And you walk away.
And now you have to wait 8 years to find out what that says.
And it still
So-
doesn't just outwardly tell you. You still have to wait till the end of that fucking game, really. So
Yeah, you have to wait till the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. As you begin to read it, we are ending there. With Viola's allegiance still in question.
That is exactly what I wanted out of this.
I think it is. I still don't know what Viola would do if we pick this back up in the future.
Yeah, no, Vi's very much in the camp of I'm gonna play both sides until one of them actually does something for me.
Yeah. So, here's what I want to do. I do want to talk for just a minute and have us a post show, but let me just say thank you all for being a part of this campaign. Also thank Fishy, who started this campaign with us as the original Black Mage back before we had some scheduling conflicts. It was so great to have the Kupo Quest group back together again. This will not be the last you see of Kupo Quest. I still have some actual Kupo Quest planned in the distant future.
We still have to do the wedding
We've
episode.
got the wedding. We've got stuff to do. But for now, this will be it for the Kupo Quest campaigns for just a little bit. We have played through all of there's 3 core scenarios that are in the starter set. So if you pick that up, you can play through these scenarios too. There's more also in the Dungeon Master's Guide that don't directly continue this story. But for now, we're saying goodbye to these characters, but they may not be gone forever. We'll see what happens in the future. And which is another reason I wanted to leave just a couple open threads just in case. So, big thank you. It's always bittersweet for me when we come to the end of a campaign, whether it was long or short. This one ended up being a decently long campaign between the 3 scenarios. So thank you all for spending the time with me. I really appreciate it. You guys giving me your 2 to 3 hours every week or every other week. And I just want you to know that never goes unappreciated. And it's been so nice to have you back, Ace, because we hadn't had you on in a long time and anything else. So I was glad to see you join us back at the table. And I've got to get you in something in Werewolfkinscon this year. So just...
No shade. Listen, I have been waiting to play more D&D because I have been stuck DMing every week, and I was like, oh, I miss playing. This sucks.
I know that
Ace,
feeling.
come play Alien. It's way less clunky of a system, and it's so fun.
Alien is fun. Alien is good.
Alien does sound like fun if I wasn't such a baby who got scared easily.
October might not be
honey.
good for you.
Then you should play my game.
Honey. You should
Yeah,
play
so-
Killer's Game. It's like spooky,
Killer-
but not scary.
Yeah, it's like 80s camp usually, which has been great.
I like
so
Oh,
spooky.
I love 80s camp.
just a couple things before we go.
I like
This
a bit
is
of spooky vibes.
not just the end of this era. This whole week and a half is the end of a lot of eras. Thursday, we will have the series finale of Temptations. And then next Tuesday, over on Omega's channel, we will have the series finale of The Walking Dead. So within the next 8 days, I'm wrapping up 3 campaigns. So vacation time. So then I will take a breather before we start anything else new back up on the channel for just a bit. But again, thank you all so much. We will see you soon. And for the last time, for quite a bit of time, Lally ho, friends, and we will see you in the future when we see you.